Hi everyone. Yesterday was Halloween and I took the boys trick-or-treating with a few of my friends and their children. And all my friends' children were dressed up in costumes that had been bought. They all had costumes on that had been bought from shops, and they all had their faces painted. Well, not all had their faces painted. But yeah, they all looked like they'd really made the effort. And see, I'm all about like trying to save money because we're living on one wage. You know, we can't afford it. We can't. And my boys, they had their face painted as zombies, and then the clothes they were wearing were just like two old t-shirts, and they just put like blood, like pretend blood, on their tops on these old t-shirts. That both these t-shirts were my dad's old t-shirts, and then the bottoms, Noah was wearing a pair of leggings which was from the spider suit that he wore last year, and also Kaysan wore it the year before, and then Kaysan had on the trousers that he wore when he was Frankenstein last year. So both the boys basically had homemade costumes on, and I know it doesn't really matter, but in comparison to them, I felt like a really cheapskate mum. I sort of looked yesterday and took it in, but didn't really think about it. And then today, it's really hit me today, and I feel like a really bad mum that I didn't make the effort like everybody else did. I don't know. I looked at my boys, and I don't know. I just felt a bit sad. Like I just felt like, should I have just gone out and bought them something? But the thing is, like, we don't have the money. Like, and it is only once a year, but I did feel really bad because everybody had an outfit on that was bought from the shop, and my boys clearly wore. You could see they wore homemade costumes, and really, unless you really looked at them, I suppose it didn't really look like they were dressed up. So yeah, I kind of feel a little bit sad with myself, really, that I've done it like that. I mean, the boys knew no different, and they really enjoyed making their t-shirts. But does anyone understand what I mean when I say that? That's just how I'm feeling today about it. This is what the boys look like. I took a picture of them. This is what they look like. You see what I mean? They just literally, they look like they've got dirty t-shirts on, and you can barely see their face paint. That's the best picture that I've got, really, of them. So I've got others, but that's probably the best one. That's Noah. So yeah, that's what they look like. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed with myself as well that I didn't film anything from yesterday, because yesterday was Amara's very first Halloween. Amara didn't dress up or anything. I mean, she's only 5 months old. Next year she'll probably be more involved in it. She'll be, what, 17 months old? Yeah? She's just feeding at the moment. I've got her weigh today, and she weighs £16.15, and they've put her like just before the 91st centile, like where they've plotted her. But when I've looked at her chart, I think they've plotted it wrong. But when I've looked on the baby centre, I think it says that she's on the 82nd centile. No, 79th, sorry. She's on the 79th centile according to the baby centre. Baby centre has this really good thing online. You can plug in the day you got them weighed, when their birthday is, and then what they weighed on the date you got them weighed, and it gives you where they are, like a more accurate, rather than trying to figure it out on that chart they have in the red book. So yeah, it says that she's on the 79th centile at the moment. But it looks like her weight's starting to, according to the baby centre, it looks like her weight is starting to curve. But according to the health visitors, her weight is like climbing as it should do. So I don't know. As long as she's gaining weight, I'm quite happy. I'm just going to look out for when they say that her weight's starting to tip like Noah's did, and then I'll make my own judgment on when I want to introduce food for her, because I do believe in the whole 6 month thing, and that's what I aim for. I aim for 6 months, but I don't think, oh well, you're 6 months today, you must be ready for food, but yesterday you wasn't. I don't believe in that. I just believe in it's like around 6 months when your baby's ready. So yeah, I'm just gonna make my own judgment. As soon as her weight starts to not, as soon as she's like struggling to maintain weight or just on my milk, that's when I'm gonna start thinking about food. If that makes any sense to anybody. I did a bit of a weekly, I suppose you can say a weekly vlog, and I'm just saving. It's taken ages to save, but it is like 28 minutes long, so I don't really know if it's going to upload. when the time comes. But at the moment it's saving and it's on like 80%, so God knows when that's going to finish. Today is Thursday and Noah's at school at the moment. I've just done Amara's 5-month update. Oh. Yeah, so I'm almost a week late doing all that. I've just done that. Amara's watching Teletubbies. I'll show you her. Amara! Amara! There you go. She loves this. This is Kaysan's like Pokemon ball. She loves this little thing. So yeah, Amara is in there. Noah's at school at the moment. So is Kaysan. Kaysan's got school. Kaysan's got football after school. So I've got to pick him up till 4. But I've got to go and get Noah in an hour and 10 minutes. I've just made a cup of tea. I'm going to drink that and I'm going to sit down. I need to put a video up. I've done a weekly video. And I also need to edit a video. I did a home bargains haul, so I need to edit that. I've already made my 5-month video, so I'm getting there. Yay, baby girl! Look at her go, look. Actually, I think she might be tired. I might give her a quick feed and then I might put her down to bed, in her cot for a little nap before I go and get Noah. I get so hungry when I'm breastfeeding. So hungry. Literally eat everything in sight. My kitchen looks a mess at the minute because I've just dug out all the washing. I want to get it all done because today and tomorrow is going to be quite nice and Saturday's going to be full of rain, so I want to get as much done as I can. Can't think what I was going to say. Gone. Absolutely gone. Anyway. Yeah, and thirsty as well. I get really hungry and I get really thirsty. I've just had lunch. I had carrots and pita bread cut up and I had hummus on the side. And then I had a cherry Activia yoghurt. I'm starving, I'm still hungry. Mind you, that wasn't really a big lunch really, to be honest, to be quite fair. I've got one lot of washing now. I've washed Naz's bag because he spilled something in his bag, and I've got another wash going. So I feel like I'm doing alright, but the kitchen is upside down. Well, some people will probably be like, oh, it's nothing, but to me, like, it's a little bit upside down. Do you know what I mean? It's just like stuff everywhere. I've got the food out that we're going to do tonight. So we're going to make spinach and potato curry. And then Naz picked these up. So I'm going to do them on the side because they're only quite small. They're the sachets there. They're quite small. He picked those up. Yeah, and then I don't know if I'm going to make a bigger batch of the spinach and potato. So I've just left the carrots and potatoes there. And I might do some rice for the boys. And yeah, don't know what Kaysan's gonna have. Kaysan's my difficult eater. Never know what to do with him, and I never know what he's gonna want to eat. So yeah, Mara's really fussy, like really fussy. She won't let me put her down. Can you hear her? She's constantly like complaining, like whining, and I'm thinking, it's got to be her teeth. It has to be her teeth. And she lost her anklet. I'm waiting for another one to come through. So I have ordered it. I ordered it probably 4 days ago. I'm still waiting for it. But it is coming from somewhere in Europe, I think. Lithuania, I think. So yeah, waiting for that. I've just put my last weekly vlog up. Just done that. And I'm going to edit my home bargains haul. And then hopefully I can have it up maybe tomorrow or next week. Depends how quick it gets saved to the computer. It's Friday and well, can you hear these two? Always fighting and arguing. They're always fighting and arguing over everything. I won, I got down the stairs first. No, I won, I was down the stairs first. I want something on the telly. No, I want something on the telly. No, it's my telly. Oh, it drives me mad. Fighting, drives me up the wall. Then Kaysan's in the bathroom, Noah goes in and turns the light off. Mama! Kaysan's just, Noah's just turned the light off. I'm like, boys, please, get along. Can you hear them? It's driving me mad. It's driving me mental. Constant fighting and arguing. Can you hear them? Can you agree on something? Put something on that you can both agree on.
Nothing.
Choose something you both like. No, choose something that you both want to watch. Kaysan wants Pokemon. Noah wants, what do you want, Noah? Lorax? No, what do you want? Power Rangers? Something along that line, and they can't agree. Can't agree. Right, let's find something. Let's find something that you're both gonna like. Right, they've come to an agreement. Kaysan's gonna let Noah go first. The telly drives me crazy. Drives me up the wall. I'd rather them not even have the telly. Drives me mad. And then I don't want to get dressed in the morning when the telly's on. I'm like, can you get dressed? 5 minutes later, they're still sitting there. I'm like, can you get dressed? And they're still sitting there. And I'm like, boys, I'm gonna turn this telly off. If you don't hurry up. It's driving me crazy. I'm gonna do their breakfast now. Okay, so I haven't filmed since Friday, and well, I've had a really bad week. So, gonna be really quick about it. Friday. Right, I didn't film Friday the rest of the day because there was really bad traffic, and I struggled to get the boys to school that day, and it was just, I was basically didn't bother going home because I didn't feel I'd get back for Noah. So I spent most of the day out anyway. And then, what day was it? So the weekend was okay. I don't know what day it was. Monday? Yeah, Monday. So Monday comes around, and then my husband comes home from work and he says, I need to go and get my bike MOT'd. He's bought this moped that he gets to work on, and he's like, I need to go and get my bike MOT'd. He's like, should I go today or should I go tomorrow? If I go today, it's going to be £30. If I go tomorrow, I'm going to have to pay £10 extra, and I'm going to have to do it in my lunch break. I was like, well, you know, it's up to you. And he said, well, I don't really know where I'm going. So I said, well, I know where you've got to go. Why don't like you follow me? No, he goes, because you've got to take the kids out, and then, you know, they're going to be late back, and then dinner and all that. And I said, well, I don't mind, you know, it's up to you. And no, it's all right. So he takes the bike out, he goes. Roughly about 15 minutes later, I get a phone call. He's like, Claire, can you come and pick me up, please? And I'm like, yeah, okay, where are you? He tells me where he is. So I drive around to find him. I'm thinking, oh, like, he's got himself lost. I don't know why he just didn't, you know, think, yeah, you know, I'll follow Claire to begin with. So I'm getting a little bit annoyed. And I turned up, he's just standing there on the side of the road. And I was like, what's wrong? He was like, two boys just tried to nick my bike off me. I was like, are you serious? And he said, no. He said there was two boys on a moped, and they come across the park and came in front of him. And then where my husband's braked, he's like bumped them slightly, and then the boy jumps off the bike. So Naz goes round, but as he goes round, he goes on the path, and there was grass there, and the bike slips from underneath him. So the bike falls on the floor. Naz comes off the bike, and the boy goes, he's got a balaclava on, and he's going, give me your bike, give me your bike. And Naz tells him, no, like, he goes, no, I ain't giving you my bike. Like, tells him to, a swear word, tells him to, you know, off. And he says, no, I'm not giving you my bike. And I think the boys must have realised that he was an older guy, not a young guy, because the bike that my husband's got is a bike that like a 16 or 17-year-old guy, like a young boy would have. So I think they thought it was a young boy. And then obviously they heard his voice, and the guy's like stepped back, and then my husband's picked his stuff up in the bike and just drove off. And he said, I just turned down any turning just to get away. I just couldn't, you know, you just think, my God, like, you hear about this going on all the time. And yeah, but to hear it happen just like I hear it happening from people that I don't really know. This has happened to my friend, you know. And then when you find out it's your husband it's happened to, it's like, whoa, it's like a big punch in the stomach. So I think there's I'm not expecting delivery. It's a long story. Anyway, there's a delivery I'm expecting to come to this house, and I don't know if that's a delivery, we'll see. So then Wednesday comes around, and I have to go to the dentist because I bite down something really hard, and I thought, oh no, I've done something to my tooth. But it turns out the tooth's fine, but I need to have another filling done. Basically, the filling that the lady done for me a couple of years back needs to be redone, and then there's another one that I need to. So basically, I need to have a couple of holes filled. So yeah, that's just added to my week. Amara. And then yesterday comes around, Thursday comes around, and doctors, I told doctors about my thyroid tablets. I know I've not been taking my tablets since before Amara was born. And it's my own fault, I know, but I just keep forgetting to take my tablets. I've always been like that. So I had to go have a blood test done. So I had to book that in, and the lady got me in for that day, and I had to go to a different clinic to get it done. And I just don't want this. All I've done is drive around, appointment after appointment. And now today's Friday, so it's like a week later, and all I've had is just things to do, just appointments and things to do. So yeah, like you're kind of caught up with my week now, what's been happening. But I just need to pop to the shops because I've got some letters I need to post off. My friend's birthday, and I didn't give her a card, so I need to post her card off. And then pick up some stuff from the shop. I need some kitchen rolls, I forgot that in my shopping. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do that. So now you're kind of caught up with my week. I'm gonna carry on now.